So, what is going on, everybody? It's Mike here, and for this video, the death battle between Batgirl and Spider-Gwen. I don't know if this is the last one this year because it's still November, and they usually have one of these in December. So they might be one more. Not sure, though. My money's on Spider-Gwen. Oh, yeah, Jeff's here. Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, my money is all on Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, it's the same here, and I'm not just saying that because I have her tattooed on my arm, or I have almost every single one of her comic books. Um, but I'm sorry if like the biggest thing, the biggest factor is like comparing this to Batman versus Spider-Man. The main reason why they gave the W to Spider-Man was because Spider Sense. Well, if they go with one version of Spider-Gwen, she has Spider Sense. If they go with the most recent version of Spider-Gwen, she has Spider Sense and the Venom symbiote. So it's just like, come on.
Yeah, and because here's the thing, it's like, yeah, like I don't expect this being any real different from like Batman versus Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
yeah, all right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, start.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
You can take them anytime, day or night, and even on an empty stomach, so you can be ready whenever the moment arises.
Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office or wait in line at a pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Since Blue Chew prepares and ships directly, they're cheaper than the pharmacies, and you don't even need to leave the house.
We've got a special deal just for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code BATTLE. Just pay $5 in shipping.
Again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code BATTLE to try it free.
Let's see.
Who runs the world?
The ladies! So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Like Barbara Gordon,
Hey.
the DC Comics vigilante known as Batgirl.
And Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know as Spider-Gwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
Oh, is it a 3D fight? Oh, that's cool.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father was Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero, Batman.
So she whipped up her own fat costume to crash a police ball. Yeah, she's a rebel, but not twist. A criminal crashed it first, and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara, a fire for justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this
She tried to crash a police.
you officially join
What?
Batman and Robin.
As the next badass crime fighter, Batgirl.
A ball dance thing or whatever.
Now, how come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality shouldn't be anchored to the page.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Well said, Boomstick. Now, joining the Bat family wasn't easy.
Oh man.
Not exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself, and she's not just a tough fighter, she's super smart.
With a strong understanding of technology and computer hacking, Batgirl knew she could prove useful to a team that relies on tech. Like, you know, Batman and Robin.
How can the Bat and the Bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000.
Yeah.
She was some rookie before that, though. Her cop dad had her study a bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course, Batgirl wears her own
Oof.
custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military-grade armor and spy gear that even James Bond would be jealous of. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size
Oh,
of
what?
that thing.
She also added plenty of her own tools to her arsenal for an extra advantage. Everything from a taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the bombs?
And of course, she's got batarangs. Dummy?
Here I come.
No.
I'm just dying to help.
Everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for.
Ow.
But Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Uh-oh. poor robot.
Appreciate me. You know what?
Oh.
Funny.
If there was an award for being nice, nope, you wouldn't win it. You can hear me?
Those are awesome. Let me try.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh.
Batgirl's also got guns, like
Uh,
non-bullet ones.
I'm recording.
A gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarang.
Sure, you can come in.
Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
That's fine.
She's quick enough
Just letting
to
you know.
dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from live wire.
What are you reacting to?
Uh,
A scarier version of
Batgirl versus Spider-Gwen.
about amazing
Death battle.
Spider-Gwen wins.
Yeah. See, even she knows.
story fall, or have a friggin'
Well, duh, it's obvious. I mean, what does
Okay,
Batgirl have?
let's go.
You're unstoppable.
Well, until she was shot and paralyzed from the waist down. But even with the loss of her legs, she rallied around her peers and kept
Well, I doubt that's the version they're using.
Remember those computer skills?
Well, don't they take, like, information from all of them?
Along with her
Oh, like the best of all of them, I guess.
while in a friggin' wheelchair. Man, I bet she'd kick ass at murder ball.
certainly setting her apart from the likes
Oof.
of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
And beat your ass even while sitting on hers. well, besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again. Unfortunately, these devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking, but they're an acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just
Huh.
makes her that much harder to beat.
Cool.
I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger. Over, Joe Exotic. Make
Alright.
way for the Tiger Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero. The goddamn Batgirl.
The goddamn Batgirl. Go.
Before Mary Jane, everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
But then she fell off a bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's one and only.
Oh yeah, that was the
So
case.
you might know her as Spider-Gwen. With her cool powers.
It's another one of those cases of they have more similarities than you think.
Blame her for showing up a bit. She does whatever a spider can.
Though her police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So of course he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally turned himself into a giant
Oh yeah.
lizard. Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms. His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero. With her spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man. You look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a woman up there. Yes, please.
Also has the classic spider sense,
Yes,
which
please.
constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? We get to 50. Do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's move fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Man's even dodged beams of light. At least for a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions
Oh, boy.
as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong enough to punch Rhino through a wall. The guy, not another animal. And lift 10 tons.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Hey.
People keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere. Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Hmm.
The tensile strength of
Uh-oh.
regular spider silk can reportedly
Uh-oh.
be 178 kilograms per square millimeters in a cross section. Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
Oh, come on, Wiz. This is a new shirt.
That can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling throughout the multiverse.
And she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really.
Uh-oh.
You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains.
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were full.
Oh.
Yes, she's back in black.
I should note this version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Venom won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
Also, she can create even more spiders?
Ugh.
How came up with that? I guess the only problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a metal concert.
Ironic, considering her preferred look. But it's
Ooh. Yeah, that looks sick.
tore Gwen apart. Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's Spider-Gwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Paying attention?
This badass spider chick.
Is that what everybody referred to her as, though?
After serving her
They,
time,
they just called her Spider-Girl, didn't they?
shifting it into her more iconic
I'll
getup,
explain later.
Gwen took a trip to the
What?
mainline 616 Earth.
I'll explain later.
Okay.
Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider!
Hmm.
That's right. This chick's too good to protect one world. She's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to guardian of the multiverse.
I work alone.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But while these gals have survived some close shaves in the past, you too can get a close shave with Harry's.
Tired of overpaying for razors that are overdesigned, overpriced, and out of touch?
Well, Harry's is a return to quality blades at an honest price, as low as $2 per refill. Great for when I accidentally spend most of my money on
So, still Spider-Gwen, right?
Harry's is delivering their
Yeah.
cheapest shave ever.
if it turns out they actually are counting Venom, though. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And they're available wherever you shop, online or in store.
Harry stands by their blades with a 100%
It's gonna be
money-back
bad
guarantee
news.
on Harry's.com.
Harry's has a great offer for Death Metal viewers. New U.S. customers can redeem a Harry's trial set at harrys.com/death for just $3.
You'll get a 5-blade razor featuring their new sharper blades, weighted ergonomic handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover to protect your blade when you're on the go. Just go to harrys.com/death and redeem your trial offer today.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Alright, let's go! Alright, cool, it is a 3D fight. Oh, that one.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this.
Uh-oh.
Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced. Don't you treat your guests well.
So, who animated this one?
Taken, Dracula. Get out of your hair. See ya.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kablooey. Oh!
End of the road, loser.
Huh. There could she be?
Can't find you. You're on my turf.
Ah!
Too late.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't have done that.
Huh. Why did you throw it? Oh! Did you just get hit by a rock? And... Oh! Ow.
Come on. Come on.
You...
Wait, that's
Uh-oh.
a reference.
You haven't won yet.
Oh, well that's about to change. Why do they always hold on? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh my god!
Now I have.
And that's a dead Batgirl.
Looks like Batgirl's turned into Splatgirl.
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty of tools suited to combat Gwen's
Yeah.
attacks. Not to
I mean, was it really a hard decision to make?
Which made this
Yeah.
pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times than not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken. Other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived. Hell, Batman's biggest explosion survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this blast, I can tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT.
But,
Applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
that looks bigger than that, though.
Take down Spider-Man.
Like, is it just me, or does that look bigger?
Faster,
It-
tougher, and bigger.
It does look bigger, but
Making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking
Like, one of them is just one building, the other one looks like it's an entire city block.
By Spider-Gwen spinning
Yeah,
this
no.
one in her favor. Jesus wept.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Cool. Alright.
Thanks for checking out that episode of Death Battle. If you like that fight, be sure to check out the
Whew.
recent
Alright.
video that I worked on.
See, like, let's see if it's right. There's one more
Right
next
now on Booster
next month.
Check the link in the description.
Alright, here we go. Next fight. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot!
okay. Okay.
Oh, shoot! I was thinking, like, man, if Sanji was in this, who would he fight? Rock Lee, that's perfect.
Okay.
Huh.
I can dig it.
Like-
But
I can still barely hear you, man. Like, why? Like, why can I barely hear you?
I don't know. Maybe I should put my microphone.
Hold on a second. Hey, hold on, keep it down real quick. Alright, say something.
hello.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. So to explain the whole the whole Spider-Gwen thing. So originally she, in her universe, she's referred to as Spider-Woman. Sure. Then she reveals her identity and does this whole court thing, yada yada yada. She goes to jail, whole 9 yards, and because everyone in her universe finds out that she's Gwen Stacy, they start calling her Spider-Gwen in
Gotcha.
her universe.
Gotcha.
But then the Spider-Geddon event happens, and hundreds of versions of Spider-Man die, and she feels guilty for it. So then she picks up the name Ghost Spider.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, now what? Okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I mean,
see
I don't know
how
what
this,
really we could say about the fight itself. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of the animation.
Yeah, like, it looked really weird.
Yeah, it looked kind of meh, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Goro versus Machoke was better than that.
Yeah, man. Well, I didn't even see that one, but...
Oh, that was actually surprisingly well animated. From what I remember.
I was expecting something better.
Yeah, it just... Yeah, it was like the animation and then like the mouth, like the talking. It was kind of... Eh.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, that was not their best fight.
Yeah. I was expecting better.
Alright. So, yeah, Rock Lee versus Sanji, though. I'm 2 seasons behind, or 2 arcs behind on One Piece. Maybe even 3 at this point, but I'm trying to see which one will win. I'm trying to think in my head who will win in that one. Because, like, how many gates has Rock Lee opened? 6?
Well, it depends on which version of Rock Lee they go with. He can open all gates.
I mean, I know he can open all 8, but has he?
He hasn't.
Yeah,
No,
like...
he has not.
Or, like, at least the 7th gate, you know? Yeah, like, if he opened the 8th gate, he'd be dead. So...
Yeah.
So, it's basically, like... Because I know you don't watch One Piece, but Sanji's, like, his whole fighting style is about kicks. He only kicks people. But he's, like, he can kick so hard, he can basically send himself flying. Like,
yeah. I kind of know Sanji a little bit just because I watched this guy named Totally Not Mark. He has been catching up to One Piece in the manga, and he reads like an arc a week, and makes a video about it, and it's actually pretty cool.
Reads an arc a week. And One
more.
Piece is long, so...
Yeah, like he had... I think there's like 8 videos right now or something like that, and he's like, I'm at the halfway mark of One Piece right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what point that'll be.
Yeah, fucking...
So... Let me think. Like, I'll think about who I think will win that fight later, but I think for now I can end this video here. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Like you did. We'll see us in the next video. Peace out.
Adios, muchachos.